Hello, I'm Lee Natero, and I'm going to show you how to use the Census at School website. The first thing you would do is go to the home page, and you would do that by typing in www.amstat.org/census at school. Here we can see a little bit about the Census at School, how it came into being. There's a privacy statement, and there's also some resources here which have some videos to show you how to use this in your school. For students, they would click on Students section. You can print the questionnaire for them. There's a guide here to taking measurements, which I would highly recommend looking at and maybe even copying for your students. There's some tests here where they're going to have to do some data collection to get some reaction times and memory times. And there's a rating slider. They'll need those three things while they're taking the survey. To take the survey, they would click on Online Survey, and they'd enter their ID and password, and they would get that from you. Here you can see the teacher section. I'm already logged in, but you would create a teacher username and password, and then you would register your classes each year. Here's a class ID number for this year, along with the password. That would be the information, that ID number and password. That would be what I would give to my students so that they could complete the online survey. Then to actually get the data, you would go to Random Sampler. There's different sample sizes you can select. If you're working with younger kids and they're doing some graphs and data analysis by hand, you'd probably want to select a smaller sample size. I'm going to select 100, and you can choose particular states, or you can choose to sample from all states. And one of the things that it's important to let students know is this is just sampling from students who took the survey. It's not a sample of all students in the United States, just those that took the survey. You can select a specific gender or keep all genders, select a specific data year or keep all data years, and then you click on Submit. And then when you click on Download Data, it's just going to put this down here as a comma-separated value file. And when you open that up, it'll put it in an Excel spreadsheet. You can also then import that data into Fathom, and here you can see that I've done that. To do that in Fathom, you would select File and then Import. And you would select the actual file that you'd wish to import. So here you can see that I've downloaded some data, and we can see all the different variables. And students can then ask questions like, is there a relationship between height and arm span? And they might actually have to massage the data a bit. They might be wondering what's going on with this particular student. I actually deleted a value that was way off, and very unreasonable. I don't know if the student calculated the measurement wrong or transposed some numbers in the data, but the students might actually have to massage the data a little bit to make it workable. Here we can see if there's a difference in the text messaging hours for males and females. We can also take a look at some values, such as how many hours do students sleep on a school night. We can add a 5-number summary to that to see the variation. And we can even compare sleep hours on a non-school night versus a school night. So there's a lot that can be done with Census at School, and I find that it's a very valuable resource. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. That's Lee Natero, and my email is mathteacher@entermail.net.